Hey guys, it's Leslie and welcome to our happy place. If this is your first time here, make sure to like this video and subscribe down below for more videos like this from us in the future. We're in the process of planning our Walt Disney World vacation, and before our vacation we like to gather up some things to take with us. Some things it's because you can get them cheaper, some things it's because even though you can buy anything at Disney World, they're not always going to have the brand that you like or things that are about your personal preference. So I'm going to share some of the things that we've collected before our Disney trip. Can't wait to start packing. It's all going to go in the luggage real soon. We're in our final countdown, less than 2 weeks. So with that being said, let's see what we've got, shall we? There are some things that we buy whenever we travel, whether we're going to Disney or any vacation place. Sunblock is a must. It's very expensive there, so if you can buy it at home before you go. I usually collect my rewards dollars from CVS, and then when I have enough for a can of sunblock, I go in and I buy a bottle and I gather them up again, and then I go in and buy another bottle. So that's a good tip to save on sunblock. Also, baby wipes. I like to get a couple of packages of these. These actually have little Mickey Mouse heads on them, which I did not even realize when I purchased them. Look at that. How cool is that? So baby wipes. I like to pick up a couple of packages of these. We keep them in the car. We put them in the park bag. They're really a necessity for cleaning up. Just wiping down your hands, wiping down faces. So baby wipes are a must. Don't know how I lived without them before I had a baby. It's kind of like goldfish. Never even thought about eating goldfish crackers until my daughter was born, and now I don't know how we ever lived without them. Go figure. I know this is going to sound so silly, but when we go on vacation, everybody gets new socks. Brand new socks. Every time we go on vacation. I don't know why. It's just a thing. If you get new socks too, let me know. But I guess, you want your feet to be comfortable, so nice new cushy socks is a good thing when you're doing all that walking in Disney. If you have any type of personal preference items like razors or other things that you may need while you're on vacation, bring those with you. You can buy stuff on property, but you're not going to be able to get the brand that you want most likely. So whatever you need, pack it with you if you have a brand preference, for things like razors and other personal care items like that. Extra sunglasses, because I will lose at least one pair of sunglasses, probably two. I should probably get another extra pair of cheap sunglasses to take with me. These I like to gather up. So these I like to gather up perfume samples. So instead of packing a big bottle of perfume with me, or cologne for my husband, I like to gather up some samples of things that we like, put them inside when we go on vacation. This comes with us. They generally don't come back home after vacation. We finish them off and toss them in the garbage. This is some pretty cool stuff to help keep you cool. Now, this is the first time I'm packing these. I saw them recommended in somebody else's video. They're cooling towels. I like this one because it comes with a little pouch, and the set came with 4 different towels, and there's also a clip in there, so you can clip this to your bag or to your belt loop, and the clip matches the towel, so everybody can have their own color-coded towel. I'm going to try these for the first time. It's going to be very hot, so I'm going to try these and see how they work out, and I'll let you know. Brita water bottle, or any filtered water bottle. It's not an endorsement of Brita of any kind, but a filtered water bottle, a water bottle at the very least. You can get ice water at quick service restaurants, but I usually get it in a cup and I dump it in. And you can fill it up there, or you just get the ice, dump that in, and then fill it up at the fountain. People complain about the taste of the drinking water from the fountains because it's not filtered. So if you want to get rid of that icky taste of the tap water, a filtered water bottle will help you with that. You are going to drink a lot of water, so buying individual bottles of water at, I think they're $4 a piece, can add up really quick. So you can also buy a case of bottled water and bring that with you. We also do that, but since we're carrying our bags around all day, you can't carry enough water for the full day. So one filtered water bottle, you can pour this into other cups if you want to share it, but this is definitely helpful for keeping hydrated and staying cool in the Florida heat. I've noticed when we've gone on vacation in the past, we always end up with multiple small bags with laundry in it. we're driving this time, so technically we could bring a whole hamper home with us and it wouldn't be a big deal. But even if you're flying, buying a cheap laundry bag and taking it with you and having some place to actually accumulate the laundry instead of stuffing it in all those little plastic laundry bags they give you at the hotel. I don't know if we're the only ones who do that, but you stuff it into the bag and then you need another bag and then you end up with all these little plastic bags of laundry. Get a laundry bag. I usually do laundry once in the middle of the vacation, so this will also make it easier for me to take it to the resort laundry and do the laundry there. I don't mind doing it. It's by the pool at the hotel we're staying at. We're staying at Coronado Springs, so I throw the laundry in and I sit by the pool by myself with a book for an hour and a half. Not a bad way to do laundry. So bring a laundry bag. And then the other thing for laundry is I hate wet bathing suits. So even if you've rinsed the bathing suit, you've washed it in the sink, they take a while to dry because you're usually hanging them over the top of the shower curtain rod, or you're clipping them on something, or they're on the back of something. So I picked this up this time. Can you see that there? So it's got a whole bunch of these little hooks on it, and it's got a big clamp to put over the shower rod or over the garment rod in the room, in the closet. So I'm going to try this time. I'm going to hang this up so when things have more room to dry, they tend to dry faster. And then also if you need to rinse something out, you need to spot clean something, any delicates that you might want to wash by hand while you're there, you can use this, just hang it up and you can dry a whole bunch of things. Because as you see, oh, that was a beep. You can hang this up and dry a whole bunch of things at one time, because as you can see, it's got all these little clips on it. And now for some more fun stuff. We were thinking about doing matching t-shirts, but as far as the clothing that we wear for us to be comfortable, it's so different. It would have been ridiculously expensive to print custom tees, because personally I don't like regular t-shirts. My husband needs larger sizes, and so instead what we did was we picked up some hats in advance. I got these at Five Below, and I got it with them for my entire group. And I also got these at Five Below. So these were $5 a hat. So instead of doing matching t-shirts, we're going to do matching hats, and it'll be a lot of fun. I don't know how good they'll help with picking each other out in the crowd. I'm sure these are going to be pretty common hats, but they're certainly much cheaper than buying them at Disney World. I mean, $5, and they're pretty good quality hats. These are branded merchandise. They're not knockoffs or anything like that. So Five Below, this was a good score. I also got a lot of character t-shirts for my daughter at Five Below, so that's a good place to look for them also. They had, Alice in Wonderland, Aladdin. I should actually go find those and show them to you. But they had a whole bunch of t-shirts, so Five Below is a good place to look for those type of things. New fabric markers. So just in case my fabric markers dried out from the last trip, I ordered a new set. I did make a mistake though. These are the fine point ones. These are harder for our character friends to hold, so I don't know if I'm actually going to be using these. I'm just going to double check my markers from last year to make sure they haven't dried out, and I will probably be returning these. The fabric markers, if you want to get t-shirts signed, pillowcases signed, hats signed, Sharpies will wash out. I learned that the hard way. So heat set fabric markers for any cloth that you want to get signed. Don't use a regular Sharpie. I got this little park bag. I got it on Amazon. I actually got two. I got one for me and one for my daughter. And it came with a cute little pouch in it also for separating things. So you'll see this when we do the breakdown of what's in our park bag in more detail. But I like the string bags. They're lightweight. They keep you from overpacking them. We do have one book bag that we use, but it's a small Jansport book bag. I find that when we use bigger packs, we just put more stuff in them, and you're going to carry them all day. They're going to get really heavy. So I like these string bags, and they take a beating. So you don't want to, it's going to be on the floor on rides. You're going to be dragging it around. Stuff's going to get spilled on it. So definitely consider a string bag as your park bag. We're traveling for a holiday, so we've got themed glow bracelets. The glowy stuff that they sell at Disney is really expensive, so if you can get this stuff at the dollar store beforehand, that's helpful. The other thing that's fun to do is to decorate your room windows. This is something that you see a lot at value resorts and at the moderate resorts, because the walkways to the room are external, so everybody's walking past your room window when they're going to their room. So decorating the windows for holidays or for whatever event you're having is a lot of fun. We just got window clings to put up on the windows when we get there. Also helps you find your room more quickly. I know I keep forgetting my room number, so I find my decorations in the window and I know that's my room. And last but certainly not least, the princess dress. This is going to the Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique with us. However, when I bought the dress, and I have another video where I talk about this in more detail where I'll link it, but when I bought the dress, I didn't think I could get a reservation for the Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique, so my plan was to do the princess makeover for myself, for my daughter in our room. So I bought myself a fairy godmother t-shirt, and I told my daughter that's what it was going to be because I couldn't get a reservation. That's changed. It's going to be a surprise for her. She doesn't know. But the other thing that I purchased were these little crowns because I was going to be doing this transformation for her by myself. So, moral of the story, one, you can buy this stuff much cheaper at Amazon, Target, any of your local tchotchke stores than you can buy it on Disney property. The dress was like $20 on Amazon. I think the set of 2 of these crowns were like $5, so I'm sure they're going to go to good use in the dress-up drawer regardless. It's much cheaper. It's much cheaper to buy these at home and then to bring them with you. And again, if you don't get that reservation at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, do the princess makeover thing yourself. It's okay. They're going to look beautiful. They're going to have a lot of fun. So don't pass on that. So get your princess stuff before you go. So I hope those were some helpful things for you to think of to buy in advance of your vacation. And we also buy t-shirts before we go, so that's always a lot of fun. There'll be other things that we'll pick up here and there, but generally this is what we've gotten thus far for our trip, and I wanted to share it with you. If I have links to any, one more thing, and I did a separate video on this that I'll link. This is a Magic Band slider. Can you see that? Okay. This I am testing out before our trip because I've never used one before, and it's not made by Disney. It's made by an aftermarket company that I'll attach the link for the other video in the comments down below. But this slides right onto your regular wrist watch, and I was always having a problem when I was wearing a Magic Band thinking I was wearing a watch. Looking at my wrist, looking for the watch. So I bought this beforehand too, and I've just been wearing it to test it to make sure that the puck doesn't pop out. And actually I've been wearing it for about a week now and it's doing pretty good. So I think it's going to hold up on vacation pretty well. I think that's it. If there's anything else, I'll add it in later, but that's our pre-Disney haul. With that being said, thanks for coming to our channel, guys. Thanks for visiting our happy place. I hope our pre-Disney haul gives you some ideas of things you can buy in advance of your vacation. Remember, this is also going to help you save money and time while you're there. So the less shopping you're doing on Disney property, the more time and money you're going to save. Have a great day. If you like this video, make sure you like it. If you have other things I should add to our next pre-trip haul, let me know down in the comments what you do. I really want to know if anybody else buys socks. So if you buy socks before vacation, definitely tell me, okay? And make sure you subscribe to our channel. We're going to be coming back with updates regularly with all of our adventures from Disney and beyond the kingdom. So come back and see us again real soon, guys. Thanks.